right. Welcome back, everybody, to the deep dive. We're tackling something a little different today. I mean, it's still education,
Oh,
but it's about like the the big scary exams,
oh, the ones that haunt everyone's dreams.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Like, how do we even talk to our kids about this stuff without, making them more stressed?
Right, right.
So we're diving into this blog post. Dear Parents, Why Exam Scores Don't Define Your Child's Future. It's by Venkatesh Panyam.
Venkatesh Banyam.
And the cool thing is he's not just some, random writer. He's a teacher.
Oh, that's good.
Yeah, and a parent.
So he gets it. He gets it from both sides.
Totally.
Yeah.
So we're going to really break this down. How can we change our thinking about these exams? Not just for the kids, but for us too.
Yeah, for sure.
Because I think we all carry some baggage from those days,
Oh,
right?
absolutely. Baggage galore.
So Panyam, he starts off strong, saying, kids are way more than just a number on a report card.
Yeah, that makes sense. It's like that's just one snapshot, right?
Right. And he even uses these vivid examples.
Like what?
Like, imagine the artist who struggles with math or the entrepreneur who zones out in history class.
Okay, yeah, I can see that. Not everyone fits the mold, right?
Exactly. Makes you think back, right? Like, what were we obsessed with as kids? Did it always line up with what, the school expected of us?
Yeah, I was never a huge fan of the whole standardized testing thing.
Me neither. And Panyam really drives this point home. He mentions the artist, the entrepreneur, even the musician.
Interesting. So what's the common thread there?
It's like they need something more. They thrive on creativity, on thinking outside the box, like that resilience to just go for it.
Right. Those are the things you don't really see on a test score.
Nope.
Yeah.
And this brings up a bigger issue. Our education system, it's always been this one-size-fits-all kind of deal.
Yeah, kind of like a factory model, right?
Yeah.
Everyone's on the same conveyor belt.
Yeah. But there's this shift happening now towards personalized learning. It's like tailoring education to each kid's strengths and passions.
That's really interesting. So acknowledging that everyone learns differently.
Totally.
Yeah.
And that's super important.
For sure.
Panyam also offers some really practical advice for parents dealing with exams. He's all about celebrating successes, but also being there no matter what.
Unconditional support.
Yeah. He's not saying to ignore bad grades, but it's more about hey, we'll figure this out together.
So encouragement over pressure.
Exactly. It makes me think about this time in high school. I totally bombed a chemistry test. I was convinced my life was over.
Oh, I've been there. Chemistry was not my friend.
Right. But my parents, they were so cool about it. Didn't freak out or anything. Just helped me understand the stuff better and kept saying, you got this.
That's so important. It makes a world of difference.
It really does. And Panyam even gives specific phrases parents can use, like, I'm proud of you, or you're capable of great things.
So it's not just about avoiding the negative, but actively reinforcing the positive.
Yeah. And from a psychology standpoint, those little phrases, they can actually build a kid's confidence.
Yeah, it's like they create that safe space where kids feel comfortable taking risks. Even if they don't succeed right away, they know they're not alone.
Exactly. And it's not just about words, right? Panyam talks about creating a whole positive environment at home.
Right, so it's kind of a holistic approach.
Totally.
Mhm.
What are your thoughts on that? Are there any pitfalls parents should watch out for?
That's a really good question. I mean, we want to be supportive, but we also don't want to create this pressure cooker environment.
Right, where the good intentions kind of backfire.
Exactly.
Yeah.
So it's about finding that balance, creating a dedicated study space, providing healthy snacks, maybe suggesting some relaxation techniques.
So taking breaks.
Yes, breaks are crucial. It's all about helping them manage stress, not adding to it.
So ultimately, we're talking about supporting the whole child, not just their test scores.
Exactly. And I think this idea of creating a positive environment, offering encouragement and support, it goes way beyond exams.
Well, for sure.
It's think about the stuff we deal with as adults. Those same ideas, self-compassion, resilience, they're important for us too.
That's such a good point. It's what Panyam is saying, it applies to life in general, not just school.
Totally. And I think that's a great takeaway for our listeners.
Yeah. So think about it, everyone. How can we take these ideas
Yeah.
and apply them to our own lives, to our own challenges? It's not just about exams. It's about facing anything life throws at you with, a positive mindset.
And knowing that it's okay to ask for help, to lean on others when you need it.
Absolutely. Well, everyone, thanks for joining us on this Dunk Dive. Hope this gave you some new perspectives and maybe even some tools for your own toolkit.
Thanks for having me. It's always a great conversation.
Anytime. We'll see y'all next time.